What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another MineLight episode. Today I'm going to be showing you guys what I've done on MineLight in the past few days. So basically, let's start out with my tower right here. This right here is the project that I'm going to reveal at this point. It is a biome tower. Basically, what it's going to be is it's going to have at least a bit of every biome that I can really fit on it in every single floor. And so that's basically what I'm going to be doing with that. And basically, I'm just trying to get a bunch of stuff from every kind of biome that I can, and that's what that's going to be. And so you can kind of see from the outside the change I've made here. I put glass for the entire second floor. I think it looks a lot better than it did, and I'm considering doing it for the bottom floor now that I've lit up the place and maybe creepers aren't as big of a threat. So let's go ahead and walk in here. Got a lot of iron, but that's mainly because it wasn't in iron blocks. I've done a lot of stuff with pistons. This was actually a really big redstone update for me, so you can see I got quite a bit of stuff, and then got some anvils going. I got those going. I also got an ender chest right here, so that's perfect. I can store stuff in there. I haven't yet, but I can, and I can access it wherever. This is probably the first thing that is like piston machinery that you guys are going to see in this episode, and I have quite a few of the stuff to show off. So basically, this is just a double piston extender door. It only works for one end right now. I've tried it with an XOR gate on Creative World, but it just acts really weird and it doesn't work, and I don't know. I'm working on it. It's glitchy. It's redstone. So what? And actually, yeah, I'm just going to show you down here, because this is probably the biggest time consumer that has ever really crossed my path this week. So, this right here is my crop room. This right here has basically every bit of the crops that I could find and that I could grow, and basically it's just kind of awesome. I personally love it. It's partially underwater, which is kind of awesome, but it's going to be terrible for redstone harvesting, that there's a lake above it. A river, I mean. Yeah, it's a river. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and show you what the redstone machinery here does. So, any of the ones that I have with switches on them are redstonified, and all you need to do is just flip the switch and it'll harvest. Whatever crop it is, just flip the switch and it'll harvest. And then you can do that for this one over here. And it does basically the same thing. These two are basically identical. And then this one was a lot more fun to build than one of those. Basically, what happens? It pushes all of them up, and then boom, it goes like in a series. If you saw that, it goes like up and over. So that's actually really cool to just watch, personally. I love pistons, I love machinery and all that, and I'm going to go ahead and collect these and then show you guys the redstone behind this stuff, since if any of you guys are interested, I really want to at least show you a little bit about what is going on underneath these. And if you guys know a bit of redstone, you might already know, but I'm going to go ahead and show you. And basically the way that I have set up that people can go and see my redstone anytime is this button right here. That's lag. There we go. Okay. It doesn't take that long. Down here you have all the piston machinery. Basically what I have is a vertical down piston extender, which this is going to be a lot easier to build in 1.5. A lot of this stuff is actually being based around 1.5. Like if you saw my chests up there, they are a lot of my chests up there are like ready for the trap chest to be right next to them. So what it does, it extends this signal down, completes this circuit, so this one turns on, this torch turns off, this torch turns on. It sends in a signal to this pulse limiter, and then all those go out there and up. And then let me kill this zombie. Oh god, lag. He just kind of disappeared. Basically what it does, it sends a pulse out into all of those, and then that pushes them up and then brings them back down, and then basically that ensures that the lever isn't going to prevent them from really being able to not grow. It'll just push them up and then not really let them stay up. And then for this one is basically the same kind of concept, piston down, and then it goes into a piston limiter. Only this one's shorter, and this one also goes through every single torch here. And then all of these have redstone, so it fires into every single piston here, and it pushes them up and then pulls them down after that many ticks. And then this one is actually kind of the most difficult one I've found so far. Basically, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get a 1-tick pulse to go to every single one of these at the exact same time. Well, it doesn't have to be the exact same time, but it just has to be a 1-tick pulse, and then it'll fire upward. All of those will fire upward, and then it will, there is pistons upstairs that are supposed to, after this many delays, fire back down, so it pushes them down. And basically, this is playing off of a little glitch that right now allows cocoa beans and like all those kind of items to stay on a thing whenever it goes back and forth. But currently, I'm pretty sure that's fixed in 1.5. I've seen like a couple of my machines break because of that property. So basically, this is just a redstone room. Honestly, this is probably the biggest week that I've redstoned so far, I should say. And really, I do love all this herbalism stuff, but I don't really get any points from it. And speaking of points, I kind of want to show you guys MC Top because I am number 1. I passed up Tiernan yesterday, and it is pretty cool because it was actually something that he showed me. He showed me the end portal, and then that was bad on his part because I used the Enderman farm in there to increase my axe skills. I increased my fist skills, and I increased my sword skills. So now both of those are really high. Like my fists were like 1 or 2 when I started, and they're nearing my sword skills, which is like 170. So basically that's just how I did that. Really fun, and took me a while. I got a lot of ender pearls, and now I guess this is probably just as good a time as any to announce this. Dan's kind of living with me. He joined the MineLight server, at least to just play. He's not going to be doing many Let's Plays, if any. But basically, he's just going to live with me, and we might be able to do maybe updates like this together. And so basically, really all I can end off this episode with is this little potion stand that I made. I find it pretty cool. That's honestly about it. This about covers the stuff that happened in the past week. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.